Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neal Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neal family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss bourbon-themed Christmas decorations they should make. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Tim Swyatt, Vaughn Nieters, Neal Robinson, and Steinkamp.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
What's happening? Hello.
Hey-oh. So, we recently did a show where we talked about Steinbach nutcrackers and ones they should do that are bourbon-themed. We're just going to talk about all other Christmas decorations. What are some things that they could come up with that would be fun for us as bourbon fans? We'll get to that after the break. For right now, Von Nieters said there's something you want to talk about. What is that?
I do, and this is completely unrelated. But who is your favorite supervillain? Whether it's TV, shows, comics, whatever you got.
Okay. Who is the ultimate supervillain? Anybody got something?
Well, not necessarily ultimate, but your favorite. They don't have to be the best.
Your favorite. Okay.
Your favorite.
For you, it's the ultimate, not conventional wisdom.
Right. Exactly. To you. To each individual.
Who is your favorite supervillain? Anybody got something?
So I feel like this question is very comic geared, and I'm not a comic girl, but I'm a Disney girl. And fucking Hades was a blast in Hercules. Hades is my ultimate villain. He is like gay girl energy. Love Hades. He's a vibe. Going with Hades.
Hades.
Good answer.
Hades from Hercules.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with the Christmas theme here on this one, and my favorite supervillain is Kevin MacLeod.
He is a villain.
That kid was a serial killer. He wanted to hurt those men.
Did he? Did he really? They caused their own problems in my mind. I don't know.
Yeah. Steve, if he could go to the grocery store and ask questions about a toothbrush, he could have told an adult, "I need a phone. My mom left me at home."
To be honest,
he chose to run away from the cops with that toothbrush.
Yeah.
The biggest flaw on that movie is those guys that were robbing that house should have walked straight in that door and shot that kid right in the head.
That'd be a pretty dark Christmas movie. Well, that took a twist.
I thought you were going to say they shouldn't have turned the faucets on.
Wow.
I'm a realist.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah, just walk in the door, shoot the kid in the head. Oh man, that's
game over.
That's good.
Have you ever seen Family Guy? That's what they do.
Little kids are crying.
Do in Family Guy.
Yeah, well, that's nice. That's really, really nice.
Just like Star Wars, A New Hope, they blow up the ship. Movie over.
We would even have
no more movies.
Sequels about what happened.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. It's over.
Lord of the Rings. You take 3 movies to walk a ring over when you could have flown with the Eagles the entire time?
Yeah.
Problem. Big plot holes.
All right. Tim, ultimate villain.
Mine's Kevin MacLeod. He's the ultimate supervillain.
Oh.
a good answer.
No, I'm going to go with the
I'm here
Joker.
with you,
No,
Ken.
in all seriousness, it's the Joker.
The Joker.
The Joker
Okay.
is a diabolical creature of says a lot of things about modern society and brings a lot of things to light. While he may have good points on certain things, he is a nut job and goes about it the wrong way. But he's can Heath Ledger's Joker get any better?
No.
Yeah,
So Heath Ledger, is that the one you're going with?
Oh yeah.
While I appreciate Jack Nicholson's, I thought that was the comic version of it, but a more realistic version of it, and the psychotic part of it. Yes, Heath Ledger's was
that's a great movie, man.
That's his answer.
Yeah.
And Joaquin Phoenix didn't do a bad job. So the other modern Joker.
I wish we were doing one more show after this, where the direction McNew's headed here. It's about ready to get fun. I feel we need to do a mail it in show afterwards. Bonus content.
You can.
Yeah. Neal, how about you? The ultimate villain.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's it, man. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
That's the right answer.
That's a good one.
Yeah, 100%. He got that one for sure. All right. We can't say the same. So Steinkamp, what do you got?
I'm going Burgess Meredith as the Penguin in
Yeah.
the original Batman series
Old
in the
school.
1960s.
Not Danny DeVito Penguin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I love
good.
that show. You know, every time in that show when there was a villain on screen, it tilted. It was offset. That's how you knew the bad guys were on the screen.
That's how you knew. That's how you knew.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
I almost got to keep it the same way. I'm not really big into the a lot of the cartoon movies, the Marvel stuff, and all that. That's not my thing. But Frank Gorshin as the Riddler, I'll go with that.
Oh,
the old Batman series. I love the old Batman series. Yeah. So
I was going back and forth, Steve, between the two of them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go with him as the ultimate villain. Since again, for me it was going to be Vader, but Neal got it. So yeah, that's why Neal won't be invited back to the show. But that's okay. He wins. He wins here. He won the battle. He just didn't win the war. So yeah,
correct.
Yeah, Neal wins here, no doubt about it. All right, go ahead, Von Nieters. Who do you think is the ultimate villain? Or, God forbid I say ultimate. It's who do you like best?
No, yeah, I mean you've changed the rules multiple times now, so
I can say whatever the hell I want right now.
Yeah, I mean since I can't say Vader now, even though I didn't make the rules apparently. I guess I will say Palpatine because he played every evil person under him like a fiddle. And he was the only one to continue on, and he cloned himself, and he is what you would say the ultimate supervillain.
The ultimate. I don't know about that. I think that's.
I think he could kill anybody you guys mentioned. Fucking Penguin guy, the Riddler with question marks on him. That's stupid.
No.
I'm glad we didn't say Jim Carrey's Riddler. That's for damn sure.
The Riddler would be swimming inside his.
Jim Carrey's the Grinch is the ultimate villain.
Palpatine wouldn't last 2 minutes with the Riddler, Frank Gorshin. He'd have that guy would kill himself, just like in the movie.
Right. Well, this has been great. You can find me at Von Nieters on Instagram.
Nieters is personally offended. I didn't see him react like this. He's head off and everything.
Yeah, the hat went off and got thrown aside.
I'm ready for the tarp to come off. We have a little good Malbrook here. This is going to be good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Villain, seriously.
This is a villain origin story.
Yeah.
You are the villain origin story. You're Von Nieters.
You are Von Nieters. Yeah. The ultimate ABV network villain. Von Nieters. Yeah.
He's such a nice guy. I just said he was a villain.
He looked more, with the hat on, he looked a little bit more scary, but he's less scary now. All right.
That's right.
It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? I'll go first. I've got a little of rum here from Turner Wathen. This is a rum from Barbados, finished in an old Rip Van Winkle barrel, so it does have a bourbon connection. I pulled it back all the way around. There you go, folks. That's how you do it. Decent. It's not going to be the worst one, but I also don't feel like it's going to be the best one, so we'll see what happens. Up next is Tim.
I'm going to go with some new friends of the program here for my our flagship whiskey with Rush Creek Distilling. It's their bourbon finished in maple syrup barrels.
Okay. Nothing there. I still have the lead.
Did you have your mic on?
Wow. Coming
This is
in
what
hot
we got
here,
to deal
Neal.
with, Neal. This
It's his last show, so you might as well let it all out.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Neal playing the role of the villain. All right, Neal, what you got? Yeah, you're up next.
Okay, already won the Amberana finish.
Okay.
Nah.
Oh, Tim,
Yeah.
trash talk him now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Neal?
Yeah.
Did you go yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, after he talks trash, and then
You guys are both on mute.
Imitating Tim.
I've got the lead. I still have the lead. McNew's next.
I have a Sazrai.
Oh,
Okay.
That was
That's-
cute.
I'm gonna have to disqualify her because that would be known as a baby Saz. Baby Saz.
Yes.
It is
Sorry.
baby
Sorry.
Saz.
You identified
Baby
it as Sazrai. That's not that. Sazrai would be the BTAC collection.
No, it's
Oh.
a Saz.
That's baby Saz. That's
Oh my
baby Saz. 100%. 100%. This is
It
why
is-
we're going to do a show coming up about bourbon language, something like that. That's would be a bourbon insider would know. That's
Wrong needs to be corrected. That
If
is
I
it, Steve.
had,
I agree with
if I
you.
had BTAC, I would have just said Sazerac.
Well, we can talk about this on the next show.
Yeah, we're going
Disqualified.
to have a show dedicated to that. It comes from Don Knott out there in Washington. Came up with that idea. He was like, I guess he's an exterminator. He went to a customer's house and they had some willet around. He's like, oh, do you have any purple tops? And then the lady was like, oh, so you know whiskey then. So it's one of those phrases, those names, whatever it is, that indicate that you really know what you're talking about.
That's a
McNew
cool.
disappointed me there because I feel like she's a bourbon insider.
I
and,
am. But I would
no.
always say this is a Sazrai. If I thought
It is
Sazerac,
not.
I would say Sazerac. It's
No.
not Sazrai.
They're both Sazerac Rye, and the big gun gets the name Sazerac Rye, which is the BTAC.
No, that's just
Yes.
Sazerac. That's a Sazerac. You don't put anything before or after it.
No,
Just making
it's
up
called
everything as we go here.
Baby Saz right there. That's baby
Oh.
Saz. Everyone
The
knows that.
guideline.
Everyone knows that. Other than maybe Steinkamp, he doesn't know. Tell me more about this baby.
Tell me more about that.
Tell me
Sazerac.
more.
Yeah, he always can get away with anything. He doesn't know anything because he's always like, "Tell me more. Tell me more."
That's right.
All right,
Thirst for knowledge.
Steinkamp, what do you got?
We are going with the 8-year air barrel
Okay,
from Neely Family Distillery, now available at the ABV Barrel Shop.
this is true. Okay. Not good enough.
No.
I have the lead because McNew got disqualified for wrong terminology. So that means I got the lead, even though her bottle top, the cork pop was a little bit better than mine. But she breached the rules. So we got. If we're not a
They have to be
society,
enforced.
then she'd have the lead. But we are a society, so yeah.
We don't enforce them, no one will. So
Exactly.
that's just what it's going to be.
Or for the anarchy, and I win. So
It's the only way she's going to learn. It's the only way she's going to learn. All right, Von Nieters, your last but not least. What do you got?
All right. Just like Swite here, I have Widow Jane Decadence, which is finished in a maple syrup barrel.
Okay. Interesting.
I didn't hear anything. Did you, Neil?
No,
Bullshit.
We didn't hear anything. We didn't
That
hear
was
anything.
super strong.
It was quiet.
Bullshit.
I think you might have to go back and check on that one.
Yeah.
Check the
We're
audio.
gonna have
on
to-
it.
We're going to have to do an audio sampling of this one to be sure that there actually
Right.
was something. I
Almost, it's like I heard the pop before I saw the cork come out.
Yeah.
Tim, I'll send you an audio sample. You just wait.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Von Nieters getting angry. He's
Von
angry.
Nieters wins.
Cheers, everyone.
Yes,
gang.
cheers.
cheers to the
Cheers.
Turtle King.
The Turtle King. Yeah, maybe if we did a special. We haven't done any film work in a while. I have to get with Bo. We'll work on the Turtle King starring Von Nieters.
Come springtime, I got a lot of stuff you can film.
Oh yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be like Tiger King, only more boring. So we'll do that.
Yes.
Oh, till we get drinking, and Bo will be, his pants will be falling down. It'll be great.
Whoa, whoa.
Hands
Yeah, if you
down,
live in a
Kind of
gated
turtle.
community.
it's not
If you
signing
live
up for
in a-
this.
yeah.
We're gonna hear a big thud come from the other room, and Bo's gonna be laying on the ground.
Hey, Chet Zeller had to finally sell his house. His neighbors had been trying to get him out for years. He was fighting the HOA association, but he finally had to give up. And I saw he just recently sold his house. So yeah, there was the Bo incident did him in. You can't have a man like Bo walking around in his underpants in your subdivision. So well,
and all the fans go into the house to see where it actually happened. I mean, there's a lot of extra traffic.
Here,
You can't have that. Everybody visiting the house. Chet can't have that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
There's tour buses
people like
going
throwing
by.
like their
Yes.
own
It's
underwear.
part of
on the
Majula
wall.
Tours.
Did you look? It's driving by.
Doesn't Phil Collin do a special from there every Wednesday?
Yeah. Phil Collin does his underwear walking tour. Everyone wears their underwear. So.
Everyone here, come gather around. This is exactly where it happened.
And then you just get panties on the lawn. Everybody's so good.
Yes, Chet had enough. He had enough. He couldn't keep all the underwear.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he had to move out.
I'll never understand that move to the day I die. So he's got all this equipment in his hand. I don't understand why you don't put it down and hike your pants up. Instead, he elects to walk all the way with his legs kind of bowed out. He's caught his pants at the knees with his legs flared out. He's got to kind of walk like this. And Chet and his wife are waving goodbye to us, and there's Bo in his underpants. Yeah.
The best part of that story is the fact that neither one of them responded after that. No response.
Oh, either. Steve is just like watching it. He's not.
Yeah. They had enough of his shit anyway. So Bo's in there, and of course Chet he's an author. He writes books and stuff like that, and he brings out his books, and he's like, and he had a whole case of like boxes like stacked up, and then he opened up one. And he's like, "Here's my book," and Bo's like, "Boy, that's cool. I'd really like to get one of those." And he's like, "You can buy it off of Amazon."
you can't have one.
He wasn't like he was like, "Oh, here you go. Here's this one."
Hi, get on Amazon.
Yeah, that was before Bo dropped his pants then. So yeah.
But I want to bring it back and I'll sign it for you.
Yeah. So yeah, the old underwear incident. So yeah, that ended my relationship with Chet Zoller. I can no longer use him for projects and stuff. So yeah, he was a good source for me. He was on the Bourbon Show before this incident. But I can't use them anymore. So there you go. All right. Well, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Christmas decor, bourbon themed. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
Hello, this is Jeff from Iowa, and you're listening to The Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Christmas decorations they should make that are bourbon themed.
Yes, we are. What are some of the things you guys think? What would be kind of cool to have for bourbon fans?
So we have these generic little ornaments that say "drink me" on them, and you build them yourself. You can put whatever you want in them. I think if a distillery said, like, here's all of our expressions in these ornament balls, put them in a set, box them nicely, they could make a killing.
That's a great idea. That's actually a great idea because a lot of people do that. They hang them on the tree and to be branded though.
Yeah, we almost do like Advent styles. Like the week before Christmas, we'll start like counting down and be like, like it's a mystery to us because we forget what we put in them. But if we got them from the distillery, we would know what's in them. We could sample their lineup. That would be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea when you brought that up before the show. I thought that seems super cool. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'd go get my 4 roses individual expressions and go hang them on my tree. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
That recipes.
We should look into this for real. People will love it.
Like them all, just like the horses.
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
What else?
Except for Steinkamp, he keeps on getting caught on L now. You can't get the rest of it.
Can't get the rest of them.
Last year I did the Jim Beam Advent calendar, but it was a lot of their flavored stuff in it, unfortunately, and that's just because like I was really excited about it. I thought I was gonna try some different stuff that I haven't had before. Which I mean, there was like 2 things in there that I hadn't had before, but I
haven't tried fire and honey and cherry and stag and
exactly that's what it was. Yeah, I
orange stag,
their flavored stuff, but I mean,
here's our new one. It's purple stag. It's crazy.
That's right.
Yeah, I think they need to do that, but not with just their regular stuff. They need to get some stuff out there that you can't normally find. Just so you can try it. I don't know, pique some interest in some other people.
Earth collection or something, like people would pay for it. Like the price is not an issue. Like you can do bookers for those.
Oh yeah.
So I remember, so the whole Christmas ornament thing too, as well at Willett, they had unused, uncharred bungs that they actually had they had it like stenciled on by an artist or somebody for like Noah's Mill, and another one for Pure Kentucky. But it was interesting using on the bung itself, and I can have it here someplace. But that was one I'm like, wow, that Noah's Mill one looked really cool. It's some type of thing where the distilleries work together to all have their own little party. You kind of collect them around as you go for a Christmas order. I thought the artwork of something iconic about that distillery on there was a memory.
Okay. I like that.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's a business opportunity for some artist, somebody who maybe to make it easy, like they create something that they can burn the image, like a wood burner or something. But yeah, they design something for each distillery and make a little trail of those. I think that would be well received. I do think a lot of people do distillery Christmas trees, because everyone has multiple Christmas trees these days. And I think some sort of topper. I mean, Neal's got his hand up there. The Robinsons do that. But something, I don't know whether it's a bottle or a barrel or something like that goes on top of these trees now that are being decorated with all these distillery ornaments and stuff like that.
So just drill out the bottom of a wild turkey bottle and put it on top.
I got this old magnum of Seagrams that I collected at one point in time. Carve this thing up, put this sucker on the top of the tree or something like that. This thing's huge.
That would be,
a really big
tree. Throw some lights in there.
Yeah. I could.
And a hell of a cork pop, by the way, and it's empty. So they'll show you.
We couldn't hear it just like the rest. It was great.
I think there's a whole group of the blow molds that would work.
Yes.
Right? You could get like a still, you could get a barrel, you could get a Cooper out there. You could do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that would be very cool. I'd be in on that.
Yeah.
Blow molds.
What about Christmas lights that are just all little barrels?
Yeah, well,
something
anything like that goes. Because you could use it not only for Christmas, but people are in their bars or man caves, she sheds, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can keep that year round.
Yeah, that fits in there.
The bottles of their brand.
Yeah,
yeah,
different ones.
Right. Yeah. What about you, McNew? What do you think? What would be good?
Yeah, you guys all had good ideas. I think like doing a star with something, whether it's like a star out of staves or something. I like the tree topper.
The tree topper, yeah. That's nice. We've got some cool stave trees at the shop.
I was just about to say this.
Yeah, those are very cool.
Those are
Jim does those. They're awesome, man.
Jim make those?
Yeah, Jim did. Yeah.
The mini ones that can sit up against the wall, those are cool. Those are really cool. They're, they don't take up a lot of space or anything. Those are nice.
Yeah. I wrote about his talents in the upcoming newsletter. I don't think he's like super braggadocious about the weirdest shit, but not about that stuff. Like he's like, I don't know.
Could be. They're so cool. He's really.
No, I feel like if he wanted to, he could just make a living off doing that sort of stuff. I mean, that's pretty awesome what he does. So.
People like that are like that though. They they're something that they're really good at. They act like they're not, but they really are.
Like that. Like my brother does woodworking. He makes some fucking great cutting boards and charcuterie boards. But he's like, they're not that great. I'm like, they're really fucking great, and you undercharge for all of them. So my brother's like that too.
Okay, yeah. What else? Any other good Christmas decor ideas? Anything?
More chainsaw figurines or chainsaw stuff. Decorations out of wood.
More chainsaw stuff.
Let's get some chainsaw stuff.
Chainsaw stuff is good. Yeah.
The obvious is decanters, right? You could bring back some decanters and do some Christmas stuff with that.
So the decanters were fun. So if you did like a Santa, a Frosty, whatever decanter distillery wants to do, I wish the old ones would come back. We have a wall full of decanters at my house. I wish they would bring them back. They're fun.
Yeah. If you're a distiller, you could release, this is our decanter every year.
It's our Christmas decanter.
You make a big thing about it.
For 5 years and people would lose their minds and try to collect all 5.
Yeah. Anything that you can make collectible. Like I was thinking that too, as far as like Christmas bottles or, you collect one from every year. And
yeah, I think that would be good.
And now's the time to do it because everybody's buying people's yearly releases of just normal bottles too. I mean, Booker's can't even sit on the shelf for more than an hour nowadays. I mean, you throw a holiday thing into it that's a yearly release, that's gone in a second.
Right. Make them even more scarce.
Yeah.
It seems like they should be looking for more ideas, especially the big companies, the ones that have plenty of whiskey. Beam's got plenty of whiskey. They can come up with a million different ideas, and if they can sell them without burning consumers out, they can just keep coming. And that's why I think creative things like holiday Christmas series of decanters is a great idea. Or
imagine like Fred No as a Santa decanter.
Oh my God, yeah.
Every heritage brand should have one.
Yeah.
They should.
They should. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh, there you go.
They should stop making whiskey stones. That's for damn sure.
Stop making whiskey stones.
We don't.
Make them into little Santa hats so they're pointy.
Stop giving us whiskey stones for the love of God.
Yeah.
You all will appreciate my my Bourbon Zeppelin article this month then.
Yes. Yes, for listeners, it'll already be out when you're listening to the show. So check it out. There you go. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. We're going to start with you, Steinkamp. Where can people find you?
Find me on Facebook and Instagram at Investment Whiskey.
All right, Von Nieters.
You can find me on Instagram at Von Nieters, I before the E.
All right, Neal.
I'm on Facebook under Neal Robinson and Instagram Neal Robinson Realtor.
All right, Tim.
You can find me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got the company website, that thing's abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. We've got all of our shows out there. We're talking about 4,000 shows or so altogether, so plenty of content for you to listen to. Check us out online, abvnetwork.com, and come by and see us. We are the place where you never know, we might even be recording podcasts. Sometimes we just get out the old machine and record some podcasts right there at the tasting bar. So ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy, specialist in barrel picks. Online, we're available at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang farties. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.